Hello, my name is Daniel Rome, and I am doing a minority youth and crime project for a boys' center that I volunteered at when I was at the junior college before I came to Arizona. It's called Hannah's Boys Center. It's located in Sonoma, California. I went to school in Napa, and it's only about 20, 30 minutes away from each other. I volunteered there and helped them with life decision changes, counseling them if they needed help them with their homework. So I kind of act as like a youth counselor and a tutor all in one. It serves kids who are 8, 13 to 18. It's from 8th grade to 12th grade. Um, it's teenagers who are at risk of abuse from their parents, who are on drugs, probation. They were kicked out of regular school because they were bad, or they just simply weren't going to school at all. Um, and these kids, at first, it was rough, and then as you see them getting used to the program and things like that, the kids slowly start to get better. To change the lives of at risk, motivated youth through faith, education, and caring, helping them grow into productive members of society. That is their mission statement. Um, this place helps teens um, who are at risk. It helps them succeed. Um, these kids play sports. These kids, have fun on. It's not a playground, but it's like a blacktop with a basketball court. They have fun there, and it just shows that the program is committed to help these kids grow. And some of these kids have never even had this or didn't even know about it until it was recommended or someone explained it to them, like probation officer or whoever. Um, this program, I thought it was a great program. I mean, I didn't even know about it until I was in college, and I was looking for places to do my volunteering at, and I just I love this place, and I think there should be more places like this around the world, and I'm sure there is. How does it impact youth positivity? It keeps kids off the streets and allows them to succeed in the classroom. These kids, like I said at first, it's hard. They don't care. They're still in that attitude. They're still needing of adjustment, and they eventually do. This campus, it was very diverse when I went. There was people from all over the place, and I just thought it would be people from, the Sonoma area. It's the wine country. I just think it'd be people from that area, but it's people from all over. And they've never seen each other before or met each other before. And if, Sonoma's not a big town, it's pretty small. So when they see other kids that they've never met before, it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, but more of a good thing because they get to talk to them, meet them, and learn where they're from, and eventually they'll hang out all the time and go on an outing and maybe go visit their town they were from and see what it was like growing up for them, you know? And at the end of the day, it promotes live a happy lifestyle. When they're done with this program, we all hope that these kids live a happy lifestyle. They take what they've learned from this program and embed it in their own lives. Um, and how does it get funded? Well, the program costs its tuition, just like college and other things like that. Um, the city and state, well, I wouldn't say the city, I mean the state, but the city people who live there and are and around there, they have, give donations and things like that just to help with, cost of books, the cost of equipment, and just keep the program looking nice and running smoothly. Another thing that they do, they get money from, is these kids play on sports teams like basketball and things like that. And whoever attends these games, have to pay a fee, like $5 to get in. And it can be whoever. It can be the kids' family members or friends. It could be people who go to that school who don't play on the team, or it can be pretty much anybody who wants to support that school and the program itself. The pros and cons. Well, the pros are self-esteem. They learn disability. They are away from home, and that's a pros and con because if they're being abused by their parents, they definitely want to be away from home. But if they're not, and they were just taken out of their home from drugs or whatever, the parents kicked them out, then that's a con because they really want to be home, but they're not really doing so well. Um, Cannot be bad or do bad things. It's a con because these kids were that's what they were used to doing before they got into this program, and now that they're in this program, they can't do bad things, and or else they get kicked out. So it's like a weighing teeter totter. They kind of have to do good and throw away all the bad stuff that they did, or just waste all your money and just do bad and things like that. They do learn discipline, which is a great thing. They learn to be respectful. They learn that they have their whole future ahead of them. For God's sakes, they're 13, 18 years old. That's so young. Um, a con is not really a con, but it is a con. They have to live with people they don't know. For me, when I went to college and I lived on dorm, it was hard. I was like, man, these people are nasty. They're dirty. We're different. But at the end of the day, um, if you end up liking your roommates or housemates, then that could be a pro. So that one's kind of in the middle as well. Research. I read the textbook. I read the modules. I even researched online different things like that. Like I said, I used to volunteer at this place for a sociology project of mine. I had to learn how to interact with other people. I learned how to help other people. And at first it was hard because they're like, I'm not going to trust you. But once you start showing respect and once you start, helping them out, even if they didn't ask for it, then it shows that you're interested and they're going to open up more into you. Um, I got this from one of the lecture slides. All males have similar risk of non-stranger violence. Um, Non-stranger violence means if they have more of a risk for people they don't know or who they do know. So that was for me, I wasn't scared because, I knew what I was getting myself into. But some people would feel scared or, timid because they don't know these kids and they don't know what they're capable of doing. Um, Considering this is an all boys program, um, the kids can, become instant friends or they can become instant enemies because some of them do the same things that they did, like either they sold drugs or they were in probation or in jail. They share some of those things. So that's how, that's another reason they can be either an enemy or a friend, pro con, one of those things. Okay, and today, the issues we will face today. Um, all facilities face issues, whether it's an all boys facility, an all girls facility, a co ed facility, they will all face issues at one point or another. Recently, an article was published from the state. The Hannah's Boys Center in Sonoma is at risk. It is going to shut down, I believe, due to molestation and sex with a minor. Now, the president of Hannah's Boys Club, they take these kids out on outings, they take these kids shopping, and they're like their counselor, their coordinator, and sometimes power wins over this, and maybe the president molested four of these kids in an article, and another teacher had sex with a minor, and the program there was given lawsuits and things like that last year, and everything is coming up because there's so many lawsuits against them. So this program is in the process of being shut down due to abuse of the teenagers. Um, I am. I read an article that their license is being revoked. Proceedings have begun against Sonoma Valley's Hannah Boys Center following a manager was charged with molesting four children. Um, the guy has a preliminary hearing and his bail is set at $1.8 million. This file was filed back in December, which is a couple months ago. There's no hearing yet of this whole shutdown, but the Boys Center and his Boys Center officials do contest, and they are trying to revoke every licensing they have. Um, we are confident, and I quote, we are confident we will be able to work this out. It has been an important place for thousands of kids over the years. The current kids and families see us as a crucial resource for them. This program is good because it helps these kids so much. It would be horrible if this program got shut down because, you know, where are these kids going to go? Are they going to be able to trust anybody else? Are they going to go back to school? There's so many issues we face, and you're going to have to weigh out the pros and cons. I mean, molestation and abuse of a child is super huge, but I don't think every child should suffer, and that's not fair to the other kids who had no idea about this or who were just doing what they were told to do, and that's be good. We'll see how this thing plays out. I'm super interested in finding out what's going on with it. From what I believe, I thought it was a great program. So we'll see what happens. But that is an issue we face today with this facility and other facilities. There are my reference pages. The end. Thank you, everybody.